Hey y'all, morning. Just working on, I've been working on this fingerstyle thing, and because I'm not a fingerstyle player, I always play with a pick and then play with my three fingers. And for the last, I don't know, 9 months to a year maybe, I've been just kind of playing around with this tune. I've been working on this tune. It's taken me a really long time because, well, I've been busy with other things and I don't get to play that much. But I do pick it up just about every single day for probably 20 minutes or so. But I've been working on this tune. Played it a little bit in the last video, and I'm not really going to get down on it today either because I just don't really have it down, you know. But one of the things I want to talk about is, because this is kind of bringing up the whole thing, which is my trip, right? Which is being original. I'm just an original artist. You know, I've never really gotten into playing cover tunes, and I don't know any cover tunes. Interestingly enough, I now do like a few, you know, because you always got to play a cover tune or two at your gigs. Although I tried not to as much as possible. But anyway, it doesn't really matter what you're doing as long as you're having a lot of fun playing your instrument and getting out and doing your thing. I mean, that's what's really important. But my thing's always been writing music and just kind of improvising on the guitar and improvising guitar parts that turn into songs, you know. And anyway, I don't want to get too heavy into that right now because that's going to be another video. But I wanted to show you this thing that I've just been working on this morning. It goes along with this whole tune, which is, you know, it even takes me a few seconds to get back into it, you know. The head of the tune is going to be something like this. So it's all these little instrumental parts that are going to be hopefully coming together, you know. But anyway, I've been working on this one part where I come up and play high between the 12th and, well, between the 10th and 14th fret. So it's like it's kind of just a follow up of that same riff. Going to be something like that, you know, and I've just been sitting here working on it, and I thought it might be cool just for you guys to watch me how I just work out things. And this might get a little boring and I won't do it really long, but I thought it just might be cool, right? So come down. Yeah, I find that you know, you're practicing and you play harder and harder and faster, and it's always important to try and keep in mind, hey, I can play this really quiet and slower and easier and learn it that way and just keep doing it over and over again. But I likened it to paddling in the canoe a couple times. You know, you're coming up to going under like an overpass or something, and you're gonna have to duck down, and there's a current pushing you, and you're feeling really rushed. Or you're coming up on a rapid and you're feeling really rushed, and you start to paddle, and probably the best thing to do is just like back off and slow down, regroup, you know. And I find myself having to tell myself over and over that that's what I need to do. So anyway, I'm going to do that right now too. And then I nailed it, almost, you know. So one of the things, just going back to like original music, um, and I'm just kind of talking about mostly moving like into rock and roll, the back in the day, right? The Beatles and the Stones were just covering tunes, and their managers both were like, "Man, you guys got to write some original tunes." Actually, maybe the Beatles weren't, because I'm not a huge Beatles head, more of a Stones head. But I know that the Stones manager was like, "Dude, you got to play some, you got to write some original tunes." And so they started writing original tunes, and of course Dylan was out there, and I mean all the people before Dylan, and before those guys too, Buddy Holly and everybody else. Maybe a bad example, but so these people started writing original music. And now, if someone comes up and says, "Can you play a Stone song? Can you play a Beatles song?" and I can't, I like to say, "Hey man, without original music, these covers wouldn't be here." So it does take people to write original music too. I guess what I'm trying to get at, really long winded, is totally don't be afraid to just be yourself and do your thing. And, my thing's never made it, but I keep doing it for a long time, 40 years, So that's the thing about original music, is just write your own tunes if you want to. If that's what you want to do, you feel compelled to do it. Come up with your own guitar parts. Be yourself. Put that into your instrument, and it will come through. Whether you make it or not, or whether that's what you're looking to do or not, I don't know. But you might not make it because it might not be the time for what it is you do, which I think was part of my problem, was just not the time. My music just doesn't fit the times. But so that's my thing, man. Do your thing. If you want to be original, be original. Have fun doing it. Bring yourself through your instrument and through your lyrics, and just do you, right? So anyway, that was pretty long-winded for not a great vid. Not much really said, but peace. Have a good day. It's beginning of the weekend. It's Friday. Have some fun this weekend, and be good. Be good to others. All right, man. Peace.